Hi, welcome to Fishhorn Creations product video. Today we're going to be talking about the Glocksmith block. We wanted to create a one-stop block for all kinds of Glock modifications and maintenance. So with this guy, you can adjust the connector, you've got a trigger jig, you've got an area so you can add and remove your striker firing pin cups. You can put on or take off your trigger shoe. Here you can store your pins, your Glock performance trigger tool, and your Glock pins can also be stored here. I'm going to show you more detail down below. Give me a second, I'll transition the camera. Alrighty, we're going to start with the firing pin cups. I took the firing pin or striker out of my Glock Gen 6 and we're going to take the cups off. I want to replace the spring with a 4-pound. So you slide them in here, fits in nice and snug. You pull the spring down and you take them out, set them in there, remove the old spring, put on the new spring, get your cups. Let's see if I can do this without screwing it up. Alright, on camera, you put these in. There's side one and side two. Boom, there you go. I did it. By the way, this Gen 6 came with the Marine cups. Thought that was pretty cool. So we'll put that back in the weapon. Slide it down and put the rear on it, the back plate on it later. The connector, here's a little connector. You know, you can adjust the connector either positive or negative to get your feel a little bit better, a little bit dialed in. You slide them in here and you can either, there's people that say, you know, tap it down 3 times, tap it up twice. There's all kinds of videos out there. I'm not here to tell you how to do it, just that this is the tool that'll allow you to do it. You make your adjustment 1, 2, 3, however, you remove it, you put it back in the trigger housing, you see if that's the way you like it. Pull the pins out, put it back in, test it out, you're good to go. I'm gonna get the trigger ready so I can show you guys the trigger jig and the trigger shoe removal, and I'll be right back. Alrighty, for the trigger jig, you get your trigger. This one right here is a Glock Performance trigger. You unscrew the included pin or threaded insert or threaded thing. You place your trigger in. You slide this through the lower pinhole. And you snug it up. This guy's not going to move anymore. You get your large pin. If you don't have a large pin, you can use the large pin from your weapon. You can also use the small pin, but it'll be a lot looser. Hopefully you went ahead and you purchased a set of our pins, or you purchased this Glock block with it. And you slide this guy in, slides all the way down, and you can test your trigger. Make your adjustments, do what you have to do. Good to go. To take it out, do the same thing in reverse. Tighten that up, or put that back, unscrew, put your trigger back in your weapon, and you're good to go. To do the trigger adjustments or trigger shoe removal, you get your large pin again. Whoop. You slide it through this way. Again, you can use our pin, hopefully, or you can use the pin from your weapon. You can see your mark. I'm not going to show you how to do this because there's hundreds of videos out there. You tap it out. It pops into these holes right here. You take your pin out. Your bar comes off, your shoe comes off, put your new shoe in. Do the same thing in reverse. The other thing is on this guy here is if you do buy our pins, they can be stored here. If you buy the Glock Performance Trigger Tool, you can put it here. If you don't like your pins on top, you can put them here on the side. Here, here, and there. And it works with both our large and small pin sets. Well, I hope you liked it. I hope you found it informative. If you have any comments, questions, or suggestions on how to make it better, send us a comment. Thanks.